Hello, everybody. My name is Jackson, and today is the 25th of May, 2022. And today we are going to talk about phrasal verbs in everyday life. The competency we are going to develop is how to learn to use phrasal verbs more easily. The objective of the class is to understand the different phrasal verbs in the context of our daily routine. The goal, la meta, for the class is to understand and apply more easily the phrasal verbs in place of normal verbs. The class will be at least an hour. It'll take an hour, and each activity be about 10 to 12 minutes. Supporting materials will be such things as like vocabulary, videos, games, etc. The context of the class is in a everyday life educational context. So that's the context, contexto. The students are in 11th grade, around 15 to 17 years old. The activity exploration will be a group activity where the students will be divided into groups of 3 and handed a sheet of paper with different phrasal verbs, and they will have to try to figure out what they mean. So let's start the activity exploration. I'm gonna hand you the documents, the sheet of paper with the phrasal verbs, and you're gonna try to figure out what they mean before we go over them. Okay, finished? We're finished. Now let's move on to the explanation of the subject. So we all know that phrasal verbs are groups of words, normally constituting a verb with an adverb or preposition, etc., to form a new meaning. For example, hang up. Hang up can mean many things. It can mean colgar, cuelgue, suspendar, etc. Therefore, the original words have different meanings together. We use phrasal verbs to help us kind of motivate us to speak. It helps us to elaborate better, to speak more colloquial. That's why we use phrasal verbs. So phrasal verbs are just a group of words that we put together, different words. Like I told you, hang and up, because hang means colgar, up is arriba. So you can do it like hang up, which is colgar, suspendar, and things like that. So yes, take back for another, which is como take back is like tomar, like take back from somebody, but take is tomar, back is atrás. So it just means like to take what you gave to somebody else. Okay, now that that's clear, let's start the next part of the class, which is the elaboration. Now, the elaboration will be a video about daily routines. So let's watch it. So we're gonna go to YouTube. We're gonna watch video for at least, let's say 5 minutes for now. This is a short video, so I don't want to take too much time. So let's do this on 5 minutes. So this is about phrasal verbs of everyday life. So yes, sleep in. So sleep in just means to sleep in a later time. Um, Let me try to share this out. That's what happened here. So sleep in. Okay.
Reviewed what a phrasal verb is, let's get into the 32 phrasal verbs to describe your daily routines. For most people, the very first thing that happens to them in the morning is that their alarm clock goes off. Their alarm clock goes off. If something goes off, it means that it is starting to make sound. It is beginning to make noise. It is ringing. So, first my alarm clock goes off. Maybe I hit snooze a couple times, but eventually I wake up. Our second phrasal verb for today is wake up. Wake up means you stop sleeping, you open your eyes, and now you are awake. After I wake up, I do not get up right away. That's something different. Once I wake up, I usually stay in bed for a few minutes and go through some of my emails and text messages. Phrasal verb number 3 is go through. Go through means to check and look at a large number of things. So I go through my emails and text messages before I get up. Our next phrasal verb is get up. Get up actually means to get out of bed, stand on your feet, get up. Number 5, after I get up, I will hop in the shower or jump in the shower. The next phrasal verb is hop in or jump in. This means to get into something quickly. After I have taken my shower, I need to put on clothes. Put on clothes means to get dressed, to cover your body with clothing. Number 7, so now that I am awake and clean and dressed, I need to perk myself up. The next phrasal verb is perk up. Perk up means to make something more lively, make something more cheerful. So in the morning, many people need coffee to perk themselves up, especially if you're not a morning person like me. Number 8, the next phrasal verb is to whip something up. In the morning, I'm also very hungry, so I need to whip up some food. Whip up means to make some kind of food very, very quickly and casually. Number 9, one of my favorite things to whip up is a smoothie. It's very easy to throw together a smoothie. Throw together means that you are quickly putting something together carelessly without any planning. Throw together a smoothie. Throw together a quick meal. Number 10. Sometimes I don't feel like being super healthy with my thrown together smoothie, so I will fry up some ham and eggs. Fry up, this phrasal verb, means that you are frying food. The verb up doesn't change the meaning of fry, but it increases the idea that you're doing it quickly and casually. It's not a very formal thing. After I have whipped up my breakfast, thrown together my smoothie, and fried up my ham and eggs, I will sit down to enjoy my meal. The next phrasal verb is sit down. I'm pretty sure that all of you have heard this one before and maybe just didn't recognize that it was a phrasal verb. Sit down, again, the preposition down doesn't change the meaning of sit, it's just increasing the idea that you are standing and now you're sitting down. Number 12.
Okay, so yes, very, very simple. 11 phrasal verbs. There's even more. This is a 14-minute video. So this is just a micro class. So that's basically a micro part of the class. Now what we'll do is after the elaboration, we are going to do the evaluation. So did you understand? How was the video? Was it good? Did it help you out understanding a lot more phrasal verbs? Look, the evaluation will consist of a student taking a quick quiz about the phrasal verbs seen in the video. They'll write down at least 10 phrasal verbs they learned and what they mean. So there'll be a lot of phrasal verbs in the video. So we will just focus on all of them. For example, we had 11 of them. So they can write down 10 and not write down 11. But in the whole video, there'll be even more. After the evaluation, they will be given a task. The task basically, guys, will be enhancing independent practice. So what I would want you guys to do in this evaluate in this task that's enhancing independent practice would be to go home and record a video talking about your daily routine every day, using the phrasal verbs appropriately, emphasizing the phrases in each activity they talk about. So when you're using and when you're talking about your daily routine, I want you to use the phrasal verbs that you learned and put them together appropriately. Thank you, everybody, for this class, for this micro class, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye bye.